Back at it, back at it. To my opponent's credit, he is back in the game. Although a little bit demoralized. He's not too hippie. He thinks that last attack cost him the game. I don't think it was that bad of an attack. Because, like I pointed out, he just suffered a step loss and a retreat. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a real bad die roll, about the worst you can get with a 3-to-1 attack. But on my attacks up here, when I had to do soak offs, he gained a victory point on my eliminated units. My unit got eliminated on a soak off attack, gaining him a victory point. So, if anybody should be crying, it should be me. But this is the state of the board. Orange blocks represent victory point hexes for the communist player, which is me. And units with the white dot on them are brigade-sized units that have to be rolled for movement. It is turn 4 is what we're going on. I got to do a little bit of housekeeping, making sure everything's straightened out because there's a little delay, and it's all it is. It's, on my side, I got stuff going on with around the home with, little health scare with my girlfriend and things that come up, home maintenance. You don't really get to play all the time, even though I am off work and home 24/7. We do go out and about, but yeah, he got back with me. He don't seem, he just seemed a little bit demoralized and says, he thinks that the rule hindered him, but the rule is hindering us both. So I told him, I go, just battle wisely, keep it in mind, and sometimes you got to do soak-off attacks. That's what they're called, soak-offs. Real bad odds, so you can get real good odds on other attacks. But this is the state of the game, and hopefully it won't be too bad. He's got a lot of good assets yet left, so I told him, I go, it's still your game to lose, dude. I don't know. I don't have too much. I don't have the assets he has. He's got CIA units. He's got, I don't know. I don't have this unit on top. He should be on top because he's a special forces unit. But he gets a good column shift for that artillery unit there. The civilian military assistance, special forces, paratroopers. So you can see they don't have much of an attack factor, but in this game here, it's mostly about combined arms attacks. So I am glad he is back. Hopefully we'll make a game of it, and we've got the basic combat rules legally straightened out, and I'm pretty sure we're doing it the right way. Let me go on with my housekeeping, and it'll be my turn. We'll be back. All right, we're up to date, or almost up to date. I got a question on one of my units. It seems that I play this game on this map and forget to upload it on the Vassal, so there's just one discrepancy, and I just have a question. I'm sending them the email right now about where one of these units should go from here to here. I got 2 of his brigades here. He's got one of these brigades in this hex, so we'll get that straightened out. But other than that, we should be good to go with my turn. Now, let me see here. Oh, he did have another battle. Oh, do I have my pointer with me? No, I do not. So fingers gonna have to do. Oh, had an insurgency unit right here, this green hex. And he attacked with a bunch of the units around him. It was a 4-to-1 attack or something, but luckily for me, I think he had another bad die roll. So my unit suffered a step loss and had to retreat. In this game, it's a retreat 2 hex mandatory. So we retreated from this green forest hex to this clear hex, and then insurgency units can retreat across water. So I put them here. My opponent put them here just to see what was up, but that would exceed stacking limits. So I put him over here. Now he is in an enemy zone of control, but my unit being there negates his zone of control. Now another thing in this game that's kind of a unique rule is if you don't have more than 2 defense factors in a hex, your unit does not project a zone of control. So all these hexes with units with just 1 defense factor in a hex doesn't project a zone of control. So there's all kinds of nuances and everything, but this is it. Even before we had the disagreement or the rule infraction about this battle, he rolled bad anyway. So before we had the rule infraction, he already seen what his results were, and he said he cost him the game before we had the rule infraction. Now with the rule infraction, I think it just added one hit to his unit and took a hit off my unit. So there was a difference between it. It was he forgot another die roll modifier and other things, just the way his soak off attacks went. But yeah, it really wasn't. When all the dust was cleared, it really didn't affect the game that much. It's just a really minute difference. But he already, without dispute, attacked and had really bad results and made the comment that it was game, but it ain't game yet. He's got a lot of assets that he needs to use. But like I said, he's keeping his engineers and all of his special forces and artillery on these important victory point hexes that I have blocks on. Is his explanation why he's not using them on all these offensive attacks. And they're bogging out because he ain't using them, but he's wanting to keep them back. I think he could do both, but we'll see. Anyway, we will turn all these sideways units right side up, and we will get ready for the communist phase. And we will move from game turn 3 to game turn 4. And it is not a low cover hex because it doesn't have a gray block on it. That is what's going on with Victory Games. We are glad to report that. Hey, tipping a hat to my opponent. We've had some disagreements. I think we've done it the right way, and we're back to playing. And that's what Vassal should be about. I'm sure everybody has disputes and everything, but luckily for me, in my game, we're working through it. Be back.